Okay, so anyway, the Emily profile came from Tennessee and is a white girl that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and it was a $4 ride, almost $5. That is this amount for this. So Uber Eats swaps out with Lyft or Uber rides across Tennessee and Kentucky or wherever else these people be at. So my nails just popped off. So anyway, I am trying to find these people that don't really exist. So the law is sending me away from the 1317 address because apparently they hadn't got there yet. So I threw everything out of whack when I didn't pick up the Wendy's order and then just went looking for the address. They want everybody to be moving in sync. So I couldn't find the 1317 address because technically it doesn't exist. And at the same time, the law wasn't ready for me to find it. So OnStar didn't answer the phone. Uber Eats didn't answer the phone. They was talking to each other, trying to figure out what to do and how to handle the situation. Because basically, I threw all of the devices in rotation in an uproar. Because everybody has to move in sync with each other for the pictures to be taken. At the same time, they really don't, because all the FBI need is for me to take pictures in the locations where the other people were. But at the same time, they do need the devices and those IP addresses to be at those locations at the time of the swap. So, at the time of the swap. So what they did was had me go to 1317. That is the profile for that is me. So what because the FBI says Christian, it's a riddle. Christian is a Christian, but is a pedophile, and then drinks and it does constructions and is a Mexican boy. And if you think that's a lie, then Google my name and Christian Ketchup comes up and it says a male going by the name of Crystal Ketchup. The FBI put that up there under Fast People Search. I'm gonna post that tonight when I get home. So I'm trying to finish this. This is a mess. I said I was not going back on Uber Eats tonight, and I should have just kept to my word, trying to make, money so I don't have to work that long tomorrow, and it's just caused a problem. So, yep, this is the same area that the Chinese man took me to that day, and they put mattresses outside. So it's drugs over here, mental health profile is over here, and the FBI is sending me over here. So I'm definitely glad that I'm recording. I am on what is called Chandler Drive, and they keep having me over here at the time that it's time for me to go home, because they live over there in Cave Mill, because this is not 2025 to the FBI. This is 2018 to 20 when me and Ketchup was living here. And they got me being Ketchup not here, and redoing all of the things that Ketchup did to make me into him, and him into me into Nakaya Powell, and all the other profiles. I am every person that get in this car, and I am every person that orders from Uber Eats or whatever. All of the apps and all of the agents have a platform, and all of them are swapping out. So this Chandler Drive is the ride that I would not take last night, that I declined several times. So the law put it back on here as an Uber Eats order. And it's at the same time. That's why I write down numbers. And here go the trucks right here. And those are mine. And I just said the other day in my notebook, the FBI got trucks rolling around that ain't got no backs on them now. And that truck came to Wendy's last night, and I took a picture of it. So that means I'm in town, or just got in town today.
Drop off on the right.
And they go to Hyundai Elantra, but that could be somebody else, because in December they got that Kia 5 that's at the house. That was out at 1517 Bethesda Road with the girl named Ashley, or in association with the girl named Ashley, and they had the FBI there, and it was blue, because they say that's my favorite color, because you used to be a gang dealer, but you're not, but you are, but you're not. all of that. That's what they say with the profile name. Was it Paul? Paul. Or, yeah, it's Paul. No, is it Paul? Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, and so, yep, this person, same thing. Okay, but nope, they got an apartment and they got all the lights turned off, so it'll look real dark. Because, so no, actually, I'm not in Bowling Green because the FBI done turned all these apartment lights off out here. So you can't see no numbers. Now, the reason they do that is because you're going to have to call. Now, the numbers that you call, and they let the garage up. See, this is a drug setup. Because the FBI say you sell furniture and you have drugs. And the last time it was over here, they had empty, brand new mattresses sitting out. And the Chinese man said, drop me off over here because the FBI say drugs go in mattresses. So wherever the mattress is at, they wanted me to get out and say, oh, that look brand new. I'm going to get that. I'm not getting anything because I know the FBI put it there. So I'm not getting anything. That's all they do all day long is put shit out on the curb. Look at that, Crystal. Get it. I'm not getting anything. Okay, now I don't want to call this person because if I call this person, the FBI is not going to have that number as a Uber Eats number. I'm going to be calling a drug dealer's number, and somebody else done already been over here. So I don't want to call anybody. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. This is going to be the hub because they turned off all the lights over here. So they turn off all the lights so you can't see where you at and you can't see what's going on. So that way the FBI can make this environment anything they want this to be in. This to be any state. It's dark. They turn off all the lights. Look how dark they got this out here. Ain't not one building got no lights on. So normally you see a light over that shines on the apartment number, not one. But at the same time, they using that too because then they make it look like you Easter because Easter say she can't see at night. So the FBI is using the FR by you keep texting that person. You're texting a young person, a young girl. Now I have picked up a girl from over here before that worked at Walmart. And she had like I don't know, she was extremely nervous, maybe had a mental health problem. She looked like one of them the white people that got some serious stuff going on if you really get to talk to her. So I'm quite sure she was a form of me because she had a lot going on and was going to Walmart with no drawers on. And she reminded me of that white man named Logan that used to work at Amazon. And it sounds like his truck is on. If it is, then that's definitely me. This is very hard. Okay.
Drop off on the right.
All right, then they say they all the way in the back. I should just leave it right here at the rental office and let the FBI come get it. I'm about tired of them. They about 2 seconds from getting a complaint online. And I don't care what they do after that. So somebody over here in this area, either a person that's young or somebody underage. I know it's drugs because they had the mattresses over here and they go to 18-wheelers over there. So anytime, that's also a threat. But no, normally when the FBI threatened to hit me with 18-wheeler trucks, the trucks be blue. So because blue is the FBI's color, so they put blue for bureau. So when you see blue 18-wheeler trucks, then that's what they be saying. But so I don't know. But those are my trucks right there. They was at Wendy's last night too. So the FBI got me coming over here. Wherever the people go, where the trucks are, that's where the FBI have me at. So you have to go over there and spend some time. So we got your phone on the Wi-Fi, on the network, on that person while they doing whatever they doing. So technically you going there to check in for the FBI and check into that location, and whatever they doing over here, then you it. More than likely it's a man, alcohol, cocaine, drugs. prostitution, anything scandalous, nothing righteous. They don't do anything good. So it's more than likely a man with probably AIDS, old, got some prostitutes, something nasty, you know, probably over there scratching his balls in the back of the truck. So let's see. You do all of this for $5. I swear to God, when I get home tonight, they going on the board, on the whole board. I probably need to hurry up and get home anyway, because the FBI is at the house, because I just left the house. So when I go and check in, they go behind me and go to the house, and probably got ketchup there, guanda there, or some Mexicans in there frying tacos, and they probably saying, we're going to keep her out of the house until y'all get done. So I got to hurry up and go home. I'm just going to keep driving. Let me see. No, because I got to get, I got to go and take this other person. I got another whole scout to see. And they don't have no numbers on none of these buildings at all. And you can't see anything. FBI turned out all of these lights. They going straight to hell. Look how dark they got that. And every apartment that be like this had a light on over the building so you can see the number. And they don't have no signs out here so you can see. See, he calling from, look at the number he calling from. That's the FBI, 424-475-8274. Ain't nobody answering them dope dealer numbers, bruh. They going online to YouTube, though, I tell you that. That is a violation. Uber Eats should not be doing that. That's how you know that's the FBI. Because Uber Eats persons is supposed to have a relay number. So every time that person calls or whatever is going on, that number is going to, that number goes to, what you call it? It goes to the system, and the system calls the customer. Like the system will say, hold on while I connect you with your delivery driver. They supposed to go through that, but the FBI don't do that because they done found a way. Those are drug numbers. So every time somebody call you, those are kids, FBI people, Chinese people, anybody that's out here that want the phone on. Because as soon as you go connecting with them, that's not the number that they're on. So when you go and take that FBI, take that number in court, you wasn't over there and text that drug dealer and tell him you was outside. No, I didn't do any such thing. That was Uber. That's not Uber, because Uber is gonna come to court and say, we have a relay number, ma'am. And so once again, you look like a liar. That's the FBI's entire job and concept of living. Their whole purpose of existence. That's the bane of their existence, to make me look like a complete liar. And so they form different numbers, and those numbers go to the areas where the FBI really is. So if you get a New York number, if you get a California number, those numbers is rolling with that different place. So you might say, we got the number to California, but California might be rolling with North Carolina. So yeah, it's a California number, but the address is really over there in North Carolina, because Kentucky rolls for every state. It's very small, but the FBI rolls many states here, lots of them, including North Carolina, Indiana, Illinois, New York. Where else do they roll? Tennessee. I think they do Minnesota. They roll all of the states here. They roll every last one of them. Okay, so let's see.
Turn left.
And they doing all that calling. They ain't even got their asses out here. Let me see. Let's see. And look at that. Come on. See how that FBI swap stuff out to keep your account safe. Avoid sharing personal information over the chat like it's me. That's not me. That's them calling me from their personal phone. So, cause Uber is protecting themselves. Like, don't get him. Don't call him from your number. I ain't calling nobody. That's why I say I ain't talking to nobody. Cause the FBI is gonna come back and say that was not that number. Their whole objective is to say you're crazy, you're cuckoo. We're not doing anything. All they do is supply phone numbers all day long, numbers to drug dealers and children. That's all. That's their whole thing all day long. And there's the van right outside. Okay, let's see how many cars is over here. And it's no person. And he told me he waiting outside. Where is the person waiting outside at? And he said he waiting outside. And now the number done went off of YouTube. Because YouTube said it was a number. It's no number. So alright, so it say to put the person food somewhere. I'm gonna try to put it wherever they supposed to be because the FBI say I steal food. So I definitely don't want to do that. And like I said, the people don't live here. The whole purpose of you being here is to come over here and swap out imaginary drugs that the FBI got. That's all they're doing is linking you to locations every day. That's their job, to make narratives and link you with the narratives that they make because they tell lies all day long. And he talking about he live in building 12 and he outside. Where?
Just ahead, turn right.
So the profile that is being dropped off over here, you know that, oh, somebody did their decorations so nice and they look so pretty. The person that's over here being me, this profile is named Christian. You know that's me. So I'm over here. There are the trucks and this is a man. And they probably gonna send out a fat lady with a beard. So you know this is why it's making sense why they got me over here so long, because the person is being me. So while I'm talking, the person is utilizing the phone in the background. And it was a Chinese over here the last time, so it's probably a Chinese this time, because the FBI do use Chinese people because they unsuspected. Nobody don't think they them. They think all they do is fry chicken. Oh no, they don't. They work for the FBI too. The FBI got everybody work for them.
Turn right, then drop off on the left.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go because the FBI just wasting my time out here. And it's safe to just go ahead and leave. So, little retarded, dumbass bitch. Fucking demon. Fucking retarded. Oh my God, I feel like throwing this food in her face. You got an Uber Eats order?
Yes, I did.
I'm sick of you.
Looking for a green card. I'm sorry, it was my brother. You just blew the horn?
Huh?
Was that you that just blew the horn? Yeah. Okay, yeah, these apartments are dark here.
It's so, what you ordered?
The Indian, the saffron
Okay.
Indian food.
Because I don't think it even tell me no more.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
Uh-huh.